I'll sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, 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 hit him, listen. This Eagles talk, let's talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat, Nichelle and Pat, the dark child. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby, let's get it on.
Welcome to Eagles Talk by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. I'm here, Pat. My girl Nichelle's here. Dante's not here, but it's a pregame show, so we getting turned up. And yes, Dallas sucks.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And you know what it is. Welcome to Week 10 as our Philadelphia Eagles go down to Dallas to face the hated Dallas Cowboys. And this is the virtual tailgate, and we're so excited. We're so amped for this game that one of our guys had to almost fly out to get down there. How you doing, Nichelle?
I'm great on this wonderful Sunday. Little smell the wildfires here in South Jersey. I'm in between two of them, so praying for some rain. Please pray for some rain for us, y'all.
Definitely pray for some rain.
Because I got it over here in Glassboro and over here to the other side of me in Berlin and Voorhees. So pray for some rain.
We're definitely praying for some rain and make sure that you stay safe. Don't get close to it. Don't try to put it out with your own.
No, it's closer to my cousin's house.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we're praying for rain. But in the meantime, we have a game this week against our hated rivalry, the Dallas Cowboys. And before we get this thing started off, right, I just can't wait to this game.
I know.
I
know. Because you guys, you're watching Eagles Talk by Eagles fans for Eagles fans.
We
the
can't
best
do it
fan show on the internet.
Damn
We
right.
like to talk about our favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles, who's going to beat Dallas today, while we drink our favorite adult beverages in the form of shots. Or not. It depends on what your adult beverage is. So, I'm Nichelle.
I'm
That's
Pat.
the defensive guru. Dante is on daddy duty again, handling his business, but he might make a surprise appearance and jump in.
Definitely will. But I'll let you know right now, I'm drinking on the Woodford Reserve.
Okay. I just have a little vodka lemonade, nothing fancy.
I was going to do
fancy.
tequila, but I say I'm gonna be drinking all.
Yeah, I'm kind of low on
tequila.
everything right now because I've just been busy. So
I know. I
have a shopping list. I definitely need to get some tequila. I definitely need to get some more bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to get some gin, some Hendrick's gin. What are y'all drinking out there? Let us know. Tell us how you feeling. Tell us what's good. Hey,
I don't know who these guys are.
It's not coming in, right? You see that?
That's weird.
It doesn't show their names and their faces right now.
Hi everybody. When you say your comment, make sure you put your name there because for some reason Facebook is blocking your name and your face. So yes, beat Dallas. What's good, fam? Beat Dallas Cowgirls. Actually, I can go through it. Tony Byrne was the first one in the group. Let me get this first quarter started. Let me stop tripping. Let me get this first quarter started.
Let's go.
All right. So you are now watching Eagles Talk by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And just like Nichelle said, we like to drink our favorite beverage. It could be anything as long as it's not water. And
enjoy responsibly. Unless it's sparkling water.
To our Philadelphia Eagles down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the.
Isn't that weird? We can't see the thing.
You're now listening to the.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd. So I got to keep track on my phone. So the first comment in the room is, even though it says Facebook user, that's Tony Byrne. What's up, Tony? He's down under in Australia right now. The second comment was from the X Factor of YouTube. He said the cow turd whooping time. Let's do this. Go Birds. Next Facebook user. This is weird. I think that's Robin Wallace. Beat Dallas. James Wall. What's good, fam? Jackie Myers said, beat them cowgirls. Go Birds. We got Brett up in here. He said, hey, guys. From New Amsterdam. Oh, you drinking New Amsterdam? I thought they stopped making that.
No, they still make New Way. I still see it in the liquor store. And if you can, guys, jump on our YouTube channel, where it actually does show your name. For some reason, our StreamYard's having some technical difficulties bringing the names in today.
It's all good. We still gonna make it do what it do. You know, we still gonna make it do what it do.
That's right.
James Wall put up a big comment right here. Let's go defense. It'd be nice if this game. It'd be nice if this is the game that the defense gets nasty. Release them Georgia Bulldogs. Let Jay Carter off the leash. You better get off the leash.
Listen, you see this Pittsburgh and Washington game? It's been nasty the whole time. The whole time, I'm like, ooh, they are chipping. This is a very physical game, and they look like they're trying to. They look like they're trying to rip each other's heads off.
That's how football should be. But without further ado, let's get to these inactives so we can get to the rest of the stream. Because we don't want to keep you on here while you're getting ready for this game as we beat down the Dallas Cowturds.
Who you want to do first? Eagles or
the Turds? The Turds gotta go first. Yeah.
All right.
Good Turds. For the Turds, you have Dak Prescott, who's going to be needing season-ending surgery on his hamstring shortly. Newly acquired Jonathan Mangle, wide receiver, EJ Henry, defensive end. Their all-world tackle, Tyler Guyton, and their Guyton, and defensive back, Deron Blad. In running back, I'm sorry, it's two more. It's running back Deuce Vaughn and safety Judith Thomas.
Oh, that didn't come up on the Eagles page. I had to.
Yep, they just announced it. You ready for the Philadelphia Eagles? For our Eagles, the inactives for Week 10 is Tanner McKee, third string quarterback. We all know the rules with that. Tristan McCullough, safety. Trevor Keegan, guard. Darian Kennard, tackle guard, and seventh cornerback Eli Ricks. And that is all your inactives for this game. We got a tall task in front of us. I know everybody's looking at this game and you say it's instant victory any given Sunday. Anything's gonna happen. But
I'm not looking past the Cowboys.
I'm not looking past this game. Cooper Rush plays well, especially against us. The last time he lost as a starter, he did lose to the Philadelphia Eagles, but we made it we made it tough on ourselves by not blowing them up. What you think about Cooper Rush on the show?
Listen, you know, he has an impressive record when he starts. What's he, 5-1?
He's 5-1. That one loss though is against us.
Yeah, exactly. I think we have his number, but I think we should not overlook him. Our defense has no reason to get comfortable with any quarterback in the league and think it's a gimme, just on the backs of their history. So with that being said, he's still the backup, but our defense has to show improvement. They're going to have to disrupt him because obviously they don't have a lot of film on him.
Correct.
From this season. They may have from previous season, preseason, last season, but they don't have a lot of film on them from this season. So being as though he still will have some of the key weapons on the offense, we can't look past Cooper Rush, and we are going to have to play our game and dictate the pace of that. Keep the ball out of the Cowboys' hands. Today's defense job is to keep the ball out of the Cowboys' hands and keep those minutes down and keep us on the field so they can rest up and make sure they can bring their A game when it's time to get out there. And they got to get paws on him. They're going to have to get paws on him. They're going to have to take away his sight line so he can't see CeeDee Lamb. They're going to have to get in his face. We need to see both edge rushing. We need rushing from up the middle. We need our corners. We need Q. We need DeJean. We need all of them to lock that down to keep CeeDee from eating us up on any big explosive plays. And that's how we're going to win this game.
Yeah, I truly going to say this about about Cooper. Then I'm going to talk about our defense against their offense a little bit. Cooper, when given time, and this goes to any quarterback in the NFL. When given time, they could become elites. Cooper is a quarterback that tends to get rid of the ball very quickly, get it out to his checkdowns, get it to his tight ends as fast as possible because he doesn't want to face that rush. When he has to improvise and keep the ball and do other things, that's what he falls into a lot of different mistakes. And it's the reason why he's been a backup quarterback in this league for so long is because he's able to get the ball to the checkdowns quickly when needed, when he's actually needed in his game. But far as CD Lamb and doing what we have to do, CD's playing with a AC sprain in his shoulder. If nobody out there ever had an AC sprain in their shoulder, you can't raise your shoulder past this point. I had it, and I know for sure you can't raise it past this point. It's extremely painful. So it's just we have to beat the receivers up. We can't be slouches and give them big yards. We can't play 7 yards off and think that's going to be the recipe for success. They throw quick passes to these receivers when you play 7 yards off them. So we have to make sure that we're up on the receivers, making Cooper's life much difficult. Let me go to some comments. E Cosmos from YouTube said, "What's good, Eagles Nation? Let's get it. Yes, let's get it." Tony Burrow from Facebook. He said, "So Shell, no, that's Brad. My bad." He said,
what's
"Yo,
the
Shell,
game plan?
what's the game plan since we got tape on us, but we have little tape on Cooper?"
I'm gonna let Pat start, but I kind of gave my idea of it. I think we need to get pause on him, take away his sight lines, and we need our corners to play shutdown so he can't do anything, and let our front line stop the run.
Exactly. I mean, that's a great philosophy to win, and that's what you want to do on this type of defense. But what happens is what makes it even more difficult if you're up on a line of scrimmage against your receivers. All right, their main threat is CD Lamb. No Brandon Cooks, he's on IR. You got the other receiver, I forget his name right now, is Jalen Tolbert. He's a speedster too. So we and Kevontae Turpin. Kevontae Turpin is very, very fast. So we need our safeties to be back. They have no running game. All right. There are 32 out of 32 competing teams. They're number 30. They're actually 33. All right. They're terrible at running the ball. We cannot let them the running game be a factor today at all.
Period.
Take everything away from them. Make them wish they didn't even sign up for this game.
Yes, that's right. That front line has to do damage today because, again, the line of scrimmage is where most games are won and lost. So they definitely need to hold it up. And then obviously on the offensive side of the ball, we have to play our game, get in our rhythm, and get the points. And Nick needs to take the points. He can't play that mess down in Dallas. They won't even let him on the plane back home if he keeps that up.
Yeah. So let me go to some more comments here on Facebook. Let's see. Tony Burns said,
"Who keep calling you?"
My brother.
Shell.
I don't get this.
Does he know that he knows we're on air, right?
Yeah, he's
I know he's not in the comments because I don't see all caps.
He's killing me. Tony Burns said, "Gotta take something special by the refs. Chiefs about to lose." Oh, really?
Oh, word?
I didn't not watching that game.
Listen, I was watching the Pittsburgh game. So and look, even Giants came close this morning for anybody that watched the overseas game.
Freaking Giants. Doggone it, Giants. Anyway, the Giants are stupid. James Wall, hit. No soft tackle, knocked the cleats off these Bamos. Tony Burns, you had to come up there that we didn't see who it was. Here it is. Cooper Rush, no slouch, must win, not should win mentality day. Yes, this is a must win because we go into the next week. We play the Washington Commanders, who are actually playing well. But before we go into the next aspect of this pregame show, make sure you get your favorite adult beverage because it is shot time. Let me end this quarter. And of course, my brother. That's what my brother did.
And that's the end of the quarter. And that's the
everything goes to crap.
If we gotta win, I don't care.
I don't care either. As long as we get that W, you know that. As long as we get that W, that's all that matters. All right, so get your favorite adult beverage. We're about to go into the second quarter. Right now, I'm drinking on the Wilford Reserve. Nichelle is drinking on the vodka lemonade. Did I say it right?
Yes, yes.
I'm not having vodka in so long. I don't know how vodka tastes.
Pat, do you think because I was logged in first that I don't that it went on my permissions? But you
Yeah,
started the show though, right?
I started the show, but you was logged in already.
I don't know.
The Chiefs are winning by 2. How the Chiefs are winning by 2? I don't know. Anyway, down to our Philadelphia Eagles. Get your favorite shot out there. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I heard it fine.
Cool. So in the second quarter, let's talk about what our offense needs to do. What our offense needs to do against the Dallas Cowboys. Right now, they get back their all-world defensive end linebacker, Michael Parsons. They tend to line it up anywhere on the field, middle of, over the center, over the left tackle, over the right tackle, and his speed, his ability to get around and get through offensive players makes him a special player. So, what do we need to do to neutralize Michael Parsons and actually take over this game on the offensive side?
Shell, really? For Micah Parsons, we definitely our O line is up for the task, I think, to neutralize Micah Parsons. And plus, if you think about it, what have we done? What has he done against us previously? He's never really been a factor in this whole rivalry lately, and I think that's part of his anxiousness that we hear on in those podcasts. I definitely think um our O line is built to handle Micah Parsons. I'm not really worried about Micah Parsons. I'm more concerned with making sure that we run the ball effectively and set up the pass and then feed it to Smitty and AJ. I think that's going to make it work. So, but everything has to run through our run game, and that means both Saquon and both Jalen using their legs to get the yards that we need from them. We'll go to some comments. Chiefs are up by 2. Okay. What's up? It's okay being a little late. Oh, you jinxed the Chiefs win. Oh, they blocked a winning field goal. The X factor. Yes, ground and pound. No, listen, nobody can see us in the run game. Nobody can see us in the run game. And the highlights that we already saw from Saquon, I think he's poised to have another great week. Here, we do have what are we, 4th in overall or 6th total on offense? And what are we, number 2 behind I believe we're number 2 behind the Ravens in running yards this season in the league. So yeah, the ground and pound game is going to be crucial for us.
Hey, we got somebody chiming in right now. Is that Dark Knight?
Yeah,
Dark
this is.
Knight.
What's up? What's up? It might sound a little noisy here because I am at Miller's Ale House, where I just checked in to make sure we are a go for December the 8th, and we are a go for December the 8th. So this is just save the date for you guys out there. December 8th, the game against the Panthers will be at Miller's Ale House in Springfield, PA, Baltimore Pike. Make sure you come out and join us. It should be a very joyous day if Carolina continues to play the way they're playing. So make sure to come out because we'll be partying that day, hopefully. But I know that task at hand is today's game against the Cowboys. And I don't know if you guys, I'm just now tuning in, I don't know if you guys touched on it, but this has the potential to be a trap game, right? We think that the Cowboys are all bruised up, injured, and all that, and Cooper Rush is primed for the picking. And I think indeed that he is. But we have to go out and complete the job. We can't rest on laurels. We can't win this game on paper. We've got to go out and actually stomp these cockroaches for real. I mean, actually stomp them.
You're right about that. We can't let them up whatsoever. We can't give them an inch. We can't give them a yard. We can't give them anything.
No, we cannot. We have to come out and take care of business. They have you did the inactive, so you know that their starting tackle is out.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can get in Cooper Rush's face and make this a very long day. And let's get a route, man. When's the last time we routed the Cowboys? Yeah. I hate
It's been a
that
while.
Dak isn't there because Dak has a pretty good record against us, right? So I really want to beat Dak. But absent Dak, I just want to get the W and get this 5 in a row, and hopefully, well, it looks like the Washington Redskins may pull this game out. There's still 6 minutes to go, but we definitely got to keep pace with them, and if indeed they do pull this game out. But even if they lose, we need to win to take advantage or stay in the race. So we need
Yep.
a win no matter what. We need a W no matter what. So let's go in here and stomp these cow turds because they're prime for the picking.
Yes, they are. They're definitely prime for the picking, and we got to take care of what we got to take care of. Can't worry about anybody else. We control our own destiny right now, so we need to go into Dallas, destroy Dallas. We don't care about what other teams doing right now. As long as we keep winning, everything else falls in place. Right, Nichelle?
That's right. Period. End of story.
Mm-hmm.
End of story. Oh, what matters for the playoffs? How we won or that we won?
There you go.
Right,
Wins.
exactly.
Wins and losses. We talk about how great Washington looks, but Washington has to fight and scrap every week for their wins. Are y'all paying
They
attention?
gotta fight for their life.
They're fighting. They're fighters. That's why they're winning. Not because they're blowing out teams.
Yeah.
They're fighting. And they're
They're
fighting
fighting.
down to the
Yeah.
wire.
Yes, they are.
You
Yes,
know,
they
They are
are.
we got to
another
see
one
if
of
that's going to
those.
be sustainable. Because
It's
taking
it's
them lumps and playing that aggressive week in, week out, fighting for your lives, it's good. We're built for that too. But at the end of the day, we know even that can take its toll after a while if you're always in hot contenders when you're stepping on that field. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's definitely a lot, and it's time for us to really step our game up and really start taking it to these teams that are lesser than us. Don't play to their level. Play at our level and above. Let me get to some comments. I know we can't
Yeah, we
see your
can't we
names.
can't we can't count on anybody to beat Washington for us to slow down their lead above us. Every week they're in the game in a close game with somebody and they always
Mhm.
lose it at the end.
Yes,
Who was
sir.
it last week? Who was it last week that they played that we just knew they were going to win and Washington turned out winning anyway?
Well, it was the Hail Mary against the
Yes, the damn
Bears.
Hail Mary.
Yeah, but you know what? Again, we can't control that. We can only control what we can do. And as a Philadelphia Eagle fan, I need my Eagles to do what they can do. It's called winning the game that's in front of them. You win the game in front of them, you don't have to worry about what these other teams are doing, and we can just go ahead and cruise to New Orleans. With that being said, I'm gonna read this comment on the screen. It looks like that's from I don't know who that's from. I'll be honest with you. Steelers is from the one go ahead TD versus Commanders. I think that was nope, I don't know what that is.
All good.
Another Facebook user said, yes, Dante, you're right. We have to stomp on them early, definitely. I know who this is. What's up, everybody? I'm rooting for the Eagles and my Detroit Lions. That's my brother, Greg Tillery. What's going on, Doc T? How you doing, sir? Um, as you can see, we can't see your names. We don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. As we get ready for our Philadelphia Eagles to take on the Dallas Cowboys, we're about to go into the halftime mode. So get your drinks ready, get your spirits ready, get those Eagles ready, because we're about to do it right now.
And that's the end of the quarter.
I'm drinking on the Wilford Reserve. What you drinking on this show? I think you did the vodka lemonade, right?
Vodka lemonade.
All right, outstanding. And remember, let's go into this game, dominate this game early, so we can put our starters out and get them ready and prepared for our
I
Thursday
know Thursday
night
night
matchup.
about to
So
be
it's a quick
popping.
turnaround. It's a quick turnaround. We don't need a hard fought game. We need an easy game today. So to our Philadelphia Eagles, down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
Getting that fight song ready? Oh, stuff.
That is by Eagles fans.
Oh, we lost it, Pat. We lost it. There you go.
No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No one dare leave, no one likes us, we don't care. No one likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. No one dare leave, no one likes us, we don't care. Fly, fly, and we'll go to
You're now listening to the third quarter.
Let's go.
Yeah, I keep getting a phone call in between. I don't know what's going on. I think my brother's laying on his phone, but you know what? I'm hyped for this game.
I know that's right.
I'm hyped for this game. I'm ready for this game, and we got to get this thing pumping. We got to get this thing going on. We got to take care of business. We don't need to be in a dogfight against the Dallas Cow Turds. We need to go in there and take care of business. By the third quarter, our starters need to be on the bench resting, not like the Washington Commanders out there fighting and clawing for every single itch just to make sure they preserve this W.
That's right. That's right. We need to first of all, we need Nick to make wise decisions this week so we don't have to hear it over and over. We need our run game to lead the way this week. And we need not to take this lightly. Like you said, we need to get up to a decent lead. So, possibly our starters could rest in the fourth quarter. And I would love to see that for Jerry Jones, just to see the look on his face that we came in there and dominated, But again, it's Dallas. They're going to put up a fight, whether Dak's playing or not. They're going to put up a fight. So we can't take them lightly. We have to control the tempo of the game. We have to control the line of scrimmage, and we have to control the clock. And that's going to be our keys to success.
Nick, I don't want to repeat my poem that I did last week. Take the points, Nick. Take the points, Nick. All right? If they give you the ball on the 1 yard line, it's an extra point. Take the damn points, Nick.
I know that's right. Xbox Nick, take the damn points.
Shout out to Tony Byrne. That was his comment. He said, take the points.
I know that's right.
The X Factor said, how about Nick making no decisions? That would be
Zero.
Great. That would be great. That would be awesome. This is my boy Jeremy T. What's up, Jeremy? He said Eagles, DMV, Bird Nest, let's go. Yes. Listen, another comment right here by John D. Batista said, I'm truly starting to think Nick's an idiot. His press conference, his fraudulent slip is going to get us fined. It probably will. They'll probably do an investigation, and when they hand out fines on Tuesday, we'll probably receive a fine. Because you have to announce your injured players. You can't just hide them and say they're rest day. If they're injured, they have to be injured because of this betting system. So they have to be made. That had to be made public knowledge. And we got Dark Knight back. What's up, Dark Knight?
Yeah, what's up?
What up?
I should have put my phone on do not disturb. Had a phone call.
Listen, the same thing over here.
All the technical difficulties, phones on do not disturb, ringing. Man. We're not getting our Facebook IDs coming in. What's happening?
Yeah, listen, I saw that.
I want all that to happen to us right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Happen to us. Don't happen to our birds.
Right. I'm okay with that, long as we win.
Right. Yeah, as long as we win. And this is not an omen. This is not. This is just it's just fucked up. But that's all that is. But
Pretty much.
we still going to stomp a,
Technology's not always perfect, y'all.
yeah, it's not always perfect, man. But I was talking to somebody, right? I don't know. I mean, it is the Cowboys, but like my kids don't know the rivalry. I mean, they only know the hate because I teach it to them, but they don't. I mean, that's it. They don't have like, they've not been around long enough. The Cowboys have never been great in their lifetime. Anybody that's 25 years and younger, that they look at us sometimes like, what's the big deal? What's the
Hmm.
big deal with them? Because they've never seen them win anything. I mean, 4 playoff wins in 28 years. So what I mean? Like they have never seen the Cowboys be good. So I don't know. It still means a lot to us. But there's a generation out here that's like, man, these guys are. Oh, we really are dating ourselves when we get this worked up over this team because the younger generation is looking at like, what the hell are they going off about a team that's been bums my whole life? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like somebody getting worked up over the Cleveland Browns,
hmm
and not knowing the history between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Like, they don't know the history that we have, the hatred that we have dates back, like LaShawn Sadie McCoy said, centuries.
Hmm.
yes, yes.
It dates back. It dates back to the hatred that we have with the Buddy Ryan and Jimmy Johnson. Like, that right in itself it spoke volumes of how much we dislike the Dallas Cowboys.
Period. I mean, but listen, that's what great rivalries are made of, even though it hasn't been that great because we never see them in the playoffs anyway. So it's really just a regular season rivalry.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
We
You
saw
know
we
what I
saw
mean?
one time in NFC championship game in 1980 in
Yeah,
Blue Mountain.
yeah,
90s, 90s,
right.
right?
No, well, Wilbur
With
Montgomery.
Aikman. Oh,
Wilbur
you going
Montgomery.
back before
I'm going
then?
way back.
Yeah,
That's like
way back. We got to
yeah,
go back to Jaworski. Like when we went to the, I mean, when we went to the Super Bowl that year, we saw him in the NFC Championship game, right? That
yeah.
was the
Yeah.
last. That was the last time we ever seen
Yeah.
him in the. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Shoot,
Yeah.
they
That
haven't
game.
been to an
Yeah.
NFC Championship game in this century.
That part. That part.
You
And
sound like
and the
Shady
Eagles are
this
the Eagles are
century.
7.7 favorites today on the point spread. Just FYI for those of y'all betting.
It started off at 9, so it
Yeah.
did go down to
Yeah.
7.5.
Right.
Think about it. We're like a year. We're a quarter away into the century, and we haven't and they haven't been to an NFC Championship game. We're a quarter of a way into this century, and they have not been to an NFC Championship game. So, with all that being said, we still got to stomp them. We still got to go out here and take care of business. I'm looking for the defense to continue their dominant ways because they're like the third ranked defense when you look at it now. The
Mhm.
third ranked defense in the league. They've been having, in this 4 game stretch of wins here, the defense has been playing very, very solidly.
Yes,
The
it has.
last 2 weeks, we've seen a a a, a team that has played dominant on both sides of the ball. There was a couple hiccups last week, but that game, as we know, was not as close as the score indicated.
Hmm.
We dominated that pretty much. Defense led the way on that, and the offense is doing what we expect them to do nowadays.
Hmm.
Oh, am I going the wrong way? I'm about to go the wrong way. Let me see.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, listen. Let's get all this out the way now. All right, let's get all this out the way now because we got a big game coming on. Um, the thing about it, Dark Knight in the show, we can't take this team lightly, regardless if
No, we
Dak is
cannot.
there or not, regardless of the injuries they have, regardless of the their all world tackle is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to go in this game as a business. This is a business game. Do the business of beating them down. And after the third quarter, we should be in a position where as though we don't have to worry about
Period.
um, keeping our guys out there and letting them get healthy for this stretch run.
And we have a short week coming up, and I'm not
We
looking
do.
past the Cowboys, but we do have the Commanders coming up Thursday, but we always, always
Two
root
rival
against.
teams. Come
Right,
on
two
now.
rival
Mhm.
teams, and I'm always rooting against whoever plays the Commanders, and they've been letting me down. But we have an opportunity on Thursday to go in and take care of a business ourselves, and not have to worry about someone beating the Commanders for us. We can go there and take care of business. But it all starts with taking care of business today down in Dallas against the Cowboys, which we have not done very well down there in Dallas in the last couple of years or
And
so. This is
Jalen
an
has never won down
opportunity to
there.
change that. Yeah,
Jalen has never won down there, so we need
yeah,
Jalen to win in his in his home state.
Yeah.
He's
right.
he's from Texas. He needs to win in his home state.
It's a big deal for him. It's a
Hmm.
big deal. He has to get that monkey off his back of, winning where all his homies are.
Hmm.
Just like we had to get the Cincinnati monkey off our back. We got all these challenges that we just fly high over. So, that's how I feel about it. That's
Uh,
how I feel. Listen, he's him. That's my
Yes,
QB. He's him.
yes.
well,
That's my
No
listen,
QB.
turnovers in the
no
last four
turnovers.
games.
Yes, that's very, very impressive.
You
Very
think that might
impressive.
have anything to do with the win streak? No turnovers in the last four games, and
Has
we run
Yeah.
everything.
call the
That has
ball
Well,
again.
everything
well,
to do
it,
with
it
you.
has that defense stepping up and
Mhm.
actually
Hmm.
playing and tackling.
Hmm.
Well, the thing about it is, if you look at what the negative plays are, right? Those turnovers, those four turnovers in the first few games, they left those teams in the game. They
Hmm.
gave
Yeah.
those
Mm-hmm.
opposite teams the ability to win the game. So when you turn the ball over, you pretty much costing yourself a victory. So when
Mm-hmm.
you do not turn the ball over, you don't become a turnover machine. You have a greater probability of winning the game, and that's what Jalen is doing right now. He's ensuring that his team wins the game by doing the correct plays, the proper plays, and playing effective quarterback for our Philadelphia Eagles.
That's
This is
right.
where this is where you miss interns. I would love to see the actual statistics on win percentage when you don't turn the ball over or when you win the turnover battle, because that's been a big key to our season this year. Like you
But
said earlier in the year, when
Mhm.
we were losing the turnover battle, we were 2-2. Now that we are winning the turnover battle, we're 4-0. So
right,
it
and
does
and
play
that
a huge role.
and
Yeah,
and Dante, I agree with that because I think that's what our team needs to do because you see, Mahomes and them are leading in turnovers and they're still winning.
And
So
they're not playing the best football.
they're
no,
not.
They're not
no,
playing the best football, but
no.
they're
So it's
winning the
that X
turnover battle,
factor.
and it's that X factor that's propelling them to this
The X factor
undefeated
is the
season.
refs. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't never
Hmm.
lied about that. Mahomes and the Mahomes is getting like Michael Jordan treatment here. You know what I'm saying? Like he is the face of the league, and the calls are reflecting that. But we worry about them when we get there. But we'll worry about them when we get there. Let's take care of these cow turds today. And I was talking to somebody else. I don't know what they're doing. They said Dak is pondering doing a season-ending surgery for his hamstring.
He needs to
Um,
do it as quickly as possible because he's trying to get a third opinion. Like if they say you need this surgery, get this surgery, get it over with, get done with. Why are you waiting? Why are you making it? I mean, a hamstring is nothing to mess with because that affects
It's
you in
not.
all different ways.
It does.
yeah, but are they tanking? Are they tanking now? Do they realize that their season is over and this may be them throwing in the flag? All right, Jalen. I mean, Dak, go get a season-ending surgery. We're not going to win. Let's get this high draft pick. Because when
Well,
you look
or
at
or
the Cowboys,
maybe or maybe they think they could win with Cooper and still make a run. Who knows?
nah, they can't
Nah,
win.
nah, nah.
Nah,
Facts.
I don't
their
mean to laugh at
problems are
Cooper.
deeper
Listen,
than. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh
yeah.
at Cooper, but their problems is much more deeper than Dak not playing well. They don't have a running game. They didn't go out and even address the running game, and there were some pretty top-notch running backs on the market, including the running back we have. He was on the market. Saquon was out there. They didn't go to Saquon. Derrick Henry actually wanted to play for the
He bought a
Cowboys from
house. He
reports
bought a
that was
house
out
in
there.
Denver.
He bought a house. No, he practiced. He trains in Dallas,
Mhm.
and a lot of talk has come out that he actually wanted to play for the Cowboys. I know he's so happy that that didn't happen. I know he's got to be happy, even though that's what he wanted. But I know he's looking in the rearview mirror thinking, man, God really knows what he's doing, because he'd be so miserable right now. But
Yeah, he
yeah,
was.
they didn't go out. They didn't try to address the running back situation. Jerry is I don't know. Like, if this off season doesn't tell him that he should probably give up the reins to running the team, I don't know what else he could do to tell them. They're going to be like the Commanders when they had Dan Snyder. If Jerry doesn't get out of his own way, he
Hmm.
didn't sign anybody. He waited too late to sign Dak and CD, meaning the market had already been set, and now he had to pay these guys the top of the market. That's
Hmm.
why I love Howie, man. Howie gets
He's
people.
smart.
He is smart. He gets them before the market is set. You know
Yeah.
how much money he would have to pay Jalen had he let a couple of those quarterbacks sign first. You know what I
Trevor
mean? If
Lawrence
they
money.
sign first, they
Travis
set
Lawrence
the
money.
market. Right. You have to give them
Whew.
Trevor Lawrence money and things of that. So Howie's smart. Jerry, not so smart. Waited until the market had been set, and and that way now Dak is the highest paid quarterback out there. I don't think he deserves it or worth it, but he was coming off a season where he was second in the MVP running. Then
Yeah.
he waited with CD Lamb. CD Lamb, one of the top wide receivers, waited till the market got set with Demar. I mean, well, Demar was last, so waited till the market got set with some other top receivers, and then he had to pay CD Lamb market value. So that wasn't smart. Maybe it's Jerry's old age or whatever, but I'm happy that he's senile or whatever and losing his and losing his wits about him. But the Cowboys are really not in a good position. And if they
No.
attempt to sign Micah Parsons next year, the market has been set on edge rushers, right? On
Period.
on pass
Yeah.
rushers. So they
Yep.
will have to give
Good luck.
him the top of the market money also. And that will be almost 50% of your cap money on three players. And it's not etched in stone that they're going to sign Micah, but if they do attempt to keep him and they pay him what he's worth,
Hmm.
CD, him, and Dak will be making darn near 50% of the salary cap. So you'll have to fill out the rest of your roster. The rest of the 50 men on the roster will have to equate to 50% of the salary cap. So good luck with that.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah.
good
luck
luck
with
with
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy we don't have to worry about that whatsoever. We got a guy signed. We got everybody that we need. And listen, shout out to Howie. Definitely shout out to Howie.
Yes.
Let me end this quarter because we got about 10 minutes before the
No, we
uh
got 8 minutes before
five
the
minutes
game
before the game
starts.
starts. So let me end this quarter really,
So
really
we
quickly.
got 5 more minutes left. And after we end the quarter, I want to remind people of a stat that I hope we build on today.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, you're watching, listening to Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show around, that's by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, that is the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. So let's get ready for this game against the Cowturds. They're still our hated rivalry. They're still bums to me, and they are not them boys, and we're going to show them today how much not them boys they are. So, everybody, raise your drink. Let me know what you're drinking out there. Pat, what are you drinking?
I'm doing Wilford Reserve.
Wolfer Reserve. Okay, Nichelle, what are you sipping on?
Vodka lemonade.
Vodka lemonade, and I am drinking some diet lemonade in the car. All right, so here we go. I can raise our glasses to our Philadelphia Eagles and down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, so we got just about. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and do your stat. I'm sorry, Michelle. You go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying we got a few minutes. I'm gonna make a little bold prediction that we're gonna get some more highlights. Um, the Eagles are number one in the league with the most explosive offense. We have 12 plays with 40 yards or more, the most
Wow.
in the NFL. The defense has not given up more than 3 explosive plays of 40 yards plus. So I think we might get another 2 of those plays again today.
Yeah.
Mm.
Through
I
our
want to see, I want
receiver.
to see Q versus CD.
Oh
I'm
man,
looking forward to
I
that.
cannot
I'm
Yes,
looking
wait for
forward
yes,
to that.
it.
yes.
Slay comes back today. Dallas Goddard, Philly Goddard be back today. Slay be back today. I want to see Q versus CD. Next week we have Joe Malata is going to be back to that next week. But I want to see these guys balling.
He wasn't on the inactives though.
Who's that?
What's he on, injury?
Yeah, Joe Malata's on IR.
Okay.
Yeah, he was on IR, so he got the possibility of coming off for the Thursday game, and that'd be great. Although Johnson hasn't been playing bad, but it'd be great having our starting left tackle back and going into that Commanders game. I saw a stat, I saw a graphic, and if I recall, it said in Q's first 8 games, he has not allowed, and it listed the top receivers that he had faced, and he has not allowed like over 25 yards to any of these receivers, right?
Well, yeah.
And then they compared it to another Hall of Fame cornerback in his first 8 games, and it was Revis, and he had not allowed 25 yards or more to the top receivers of his times, which included Ocho Cinco, Randy Moss, some Hall of Fame receivers, and that bodes well. Q is a baller. He is a player. And when's the last time? I don't know if I mentioned it on the show, and maybe I was talking to someone. But when's the last time Howie has hit on the first 2 draft picks? Not the first one. I mean, we've hit on Devontae Smith as a first-round draft pick. We hit on a couple first-round draft picks in the last 5 or 6 years. But how many times have Howie hit on the first 2 draft picks in the Eagles draft? And he has seemingly done that with DeJean and Q. So kudos to Howie, man. He's getting better at drafting, and I think the whole draft class, when it pans out, is going to be graded as a high quality draft class. We hear Jackson Hunt is coming along. He's in his first year, but he's making a splash.
Jalen Hunt, he's the one with the ankle injury.
Yeah.
I was trying to say. Oh man, we got a few minutes, Dark Knight. We got to get these predictions out the way. I know we come to you last, so we'll go right to myself, then Nichelle. As long as I'm not going to say control the line of scrimmage. I said that last week. As long as we can take care of business, this game should not be close. This game should not even be close. We should definitely score way more points than they do. What do you think about this, Nichelle?
Well, I'm gonna call it. I think we're going to put up 34 points on them today.
Ooh.
I think we're going to hold them to 17 or less. But I think they might score. They might get a couple off. It's not, they're really only missing Dak and a couple of their key people, but they're going to be hungry. They're going to be angry. And it's the Eagles. Everybody gets up for their A game to play us, even when they're short. So I'm never going to discount that. So, I'm in the 34 to 17 bracket with these folks. I would love to see the Cowgirls not score more than 10 points.
Mm-hmm. I would love to.
That would be key for me. And what you said, you telling me Washington lost?
Yes,
if we beat the Bums, oh shucks. See how this NFC is shaking out here?
Yes,
so we got scores coming in. Eddie said 34-17. Leon Spencer said 31 Eagles, 13 Cow Turds. Listen, Dark Knight, what do you have on your end, man?
I think that we take care of business. If we take care of business.
We got it.
Take care of business.
We got it. We got this, y'all. We got this.
All right.
Yes, we do.
We got this, y'all.
Yeah. If we take care of business, I think that we easily win this game. Defense plays like they have been playing, and we take care of business. I'm kidding. And we win this game easily. Eagles with way more points than the other team, but defense continues to play. Dominant football, and the offense comes in, and I'm with Nichelle in 30 more points. So us with a lot more points than them. You guys go enjoy the game and enjoy Nichelle and Pat afterwards. I'm sure I will not be over there. So
I might
you
not
guys,
be either, but we'll see.
I'll be here.
But you guys enjoy the game, and we'll come back and talk about it together. And hopefully the Eagles will be victorious. I'm your man, Dark Knight. For the rest of the crew, Nichelle, Pat, we'll see you guys after the game. Out. Peace.
Peace.